Hello. Hello everyone. We're here today. I've got a haircut. Do you like my haircut? If you like my haircut, like the video. Bruh. Today we are back with the Dream R32. If you ever see a video with this car, you already know what it is. Today we are going to be testing some performance upgrades. I think we only have a handful left to do. We have some auxiliary parts to do, and we also have to do the transmission and turbo combinations because that is important. I've almost exhausted all the things I can do in this game, but today we're going to go ahead and have a look at a little trick. So a subscriber left a comment, basically one of the last videos, I think it was the last auxiliary comparison video I did, saying that if you use oncoming nitrous, you effectively get unlimited NOS if you use it correctly. So I kind of wanted to use that kind of theory and put it to the test and see, well, is that actually a thing? See if I can either prove the theory or disprove the theory. In logic, it makes sense. So we're going to go to a different track. We're going to go to Rare Bear. We'll make it a little bit different this time because I just don't want to do the same track over and over again. We're going to do it once with, once without, and then we're just going to basically see Wagwan in. What I also will do is I just want to equip it temporarily so I can see how it works in the open world, because believe it or not, I've not actually used this at all. So let's go ahead and ondale, Ariba. Before we go ahead and get into today's video, I do quickly want to say make sure to subscribe. I put my heart and soul into these videos for you guys. For entertainment, for meme culture, for the gang. So yeah, you know what it is. Fucking sort your boy out. Right, so we're out here in the open world. I'm just going to use a NOS bottle. Again, I don't really know how this works. We're on the left side, aren't we? How fast does that... Don't know if I necessarily saw it go up that much faster, to be honest with you, but I don't know whether it's just me tripping. It feels like there's more traffic around now. No, it's definitely going up faster. That is 100% going up faster. I feel like if you're in the oncoming, that's probably going to spawn up another NOS bottle by the time you've used 2. But I honestly don't think I remember ever seeing this much oncoming traffic. Look how much traffic there is. What the fuck? Oh my god, this is me definitely getting unlucky because there's not even that much traffic in this lane. Auxiliary parts, they're a weird one really, because unless you're racing or going for time or something across those lines, you're not really ever going to need to use one. Like, you'll never need to use it against the AI, you know. Maybe that's going to change after update 1. Please, baby Jesus, please let that under the hood article be soon. As it stands right now, like, unless you're really sweating your nuts off, you don't really need to use them. Right, so let's go ahead and set a time without them. I hope this is right. I hope this YouTube comment is right and that I haven't just made a whole video for no reason. I hope that whatever time I get now is faster. I hope that we find something new which no one knows yet, but we'll soon find out. 3, 2, 1. Right, so in similar fashion, I'm just going to absolutely spam the NOS for this, essentially. There is better ways of probably testing this. Like, I'd probably go to a straight line and do it, but that would be no fun, would it? No one wants to watch me go into a straight line. I also want to mention this because I did actually say this in yesterday's video, but I cut it out while I was in editing. The handling in this game, the race physics, there is really, really good. I just wanted to say that, like, obviously I hadn't played in a few days. I hopped on yesterday to make yesterday's video after a few days of, like, resting, basically. Reminded me of how good the handling physics are. I'm going to go out on a note and say, you know, the physics, the race physics, it's better than like Undercover, it's better than Pro Street, it's better than like Hop Shoot 2010. The way the race cars feel, not the drift cars, not the off-road cars, but the race cars, yeah. Like, honestly, I forgot how good it was until I came back on it. Any problems I have with the handling, they're nothing to do with the race physics, and it's more to do with, like, the clipping and all that kind of stuff, and the magnetism. The actual handling, the magnetism, that's a new word. Yeah, the actual handling itself, it's very, very good, and I just wanted to say that, because, you know, shine the light on her, shine the light on the good ones. So how is this lap feeling? Pretty average, to be honest. I feel like I'm probably going to do a pretty similar lap time in the next race anyway. I'm not sure if you guys can relate, but when I'm lapping Gary sometimes, when you do the same track multiple times, you just get in this sweat zone where your sweat starts to drip off your forehead and you can feel the gamer juices flowing. Right now, I'm just chilling, bro. I'm just with the gang. There's definitely a lack of urban representatives in the racing community, I believe. So I am here to represent for the minorities. I see them often misportrayed, you know, as minorities always are in the media. Roadman, Chav, we're just people, and that is a 326 point something. I'm not a chav or a roadman. I just want to say that, by the way. But you know, they are portrayed in ways which I don't necessarily agree with. Right, I actually didn't catch what that was because I was looking at my phone. It was a 326. Okay, we know it was a 326. Let us apply the orcs part. What I want you guys to do as well, I found this out the other day. I'm gonna hack your computer now, bruv. If you're on Windows, go to your like hard drive and try to save a file with orcs.wav. It said I couldn't do it the other day. I don't know if it'll be the same for you, but give it a go. You'll soon see me on your computer. Little do you guys know, this is actually my elaborate plan to hack every single SUH subscriber in the world. If I made you laugh at some point in today's video, give me a high five and then give me a hug and then give me a kiss.
Warning, you're entering a restricted site.
Onlay. Oh boy. Right then, it is time to prove this man correct. So obviously, the kind of idea this guy's getting at is that if you're in the oncoming, which is the left lane in Americans because you drive on the wrong side of the road, your NOS will refill faster and you'll basically get 2 tanks for the price of 1. So that is basically what I'm going to try to do here, is I'm going to try to stay in this left-hand lane. That is basically what we're going to try to do here. Like, look, I already had 2 tanks there. Obviously, I used 1, so 1 went away. But I basically had 2 tanks there in the same time that I would have just got 1. So, this could very well be correct. This mixed with the mix of nitrous power could be a very, very OP combo. I feel like the auxiliary parts could gain you seconds, honestly. 326 point something is the time to be. Crazy, I can actually drive in my own lane in this, and I don't really veer off into the other lane. Couldn't do that in 2015. Oh my god. Yeah, all I really have left to do is test auxiliary parts and the trans and turbo combos. Let me know if you guys have like any ideas or things you want to see. I'm basically just taking community suggestions at this point. Like, I'm really kind of running out of things to do in this game. I've got a few leftover ideas. Obviously, high stakes needs to come back as well. But as far as performance goes, before I kind of end this series, move on to something different, let me know if there's anything that I haven't covered that you would like to see. We're not over yet. There is a few little bits and bobs I want to do. I'm not going to give all my secrets away because other YouTubers be watching. But yeah, man, just let me know, innit? Like, this is a community-based channel. I'm all about the communal. And I'm already going to apologize in advance for the ultra clickbait title, but you gotta do what you gotta do. It's 2020. You're the gamer. Right then, so we're coming down the back straight. I don't know whether it's gonna be too much faster, to be honest with you. 326 is the time to be. I fucked up that last corner, but we wouldn't have got a 326 anyway. But what we're gonna do is I'm gonna have another go at that because I don't feel like that was fair. I'm gonna go quad speed at this one.
×4.
If I actually speed up this in ×4 but edit it normally, is that really weird? It's like Mythbusters. It's like Crowned. Yeah, I'll be watching Crowned. Except if you just took one of the myths that he had in his videos and then tried to stretch it out to 10 minutes. Hey, this is self-deprecating humor.
I don't expect you to understand if you don't understand English.
I think this lap is going to be much better than the last. It's definitely going to be a better representation of whether this is like an actual tactic sort of thing. The last lap was quite slow. This one's a bit more on par. A little bit more on jar. Was it 336? I honestly don't remember. It'll come back to me. It was like something. Right, so we are coming down this back straight. I've saved a few tanks of NOS to go ahead and give it some wallay. I think it was a 323. Or is it a 326? I don't know. Either way, it didn't make that much difference. We got a 324.12 that time. So on the second attempt, we did actually get a faster time. I don't think this is true. I think the myth busting episode has been busted. Whoever left that comment, I don't know what you're doing with your NOS. It definitely does go up faster. You definitely get tanks faster, but not to the point where you get a limited NOS. So this myth, it's been busted. If you guys have any myths you want me to bust, any suggestions or any things that you do, your little quirks in game that you want me to test in this game, let me know down in the comment section down below. That's been it for me today. If you guys enjoyed, if you did, hit the like, subscribe. I'll see you guys next one. Stay safe and peace.